How's it? Today is Monday, July 20th, and I just got some snatch work. Did a bunch of hang snatches, work up to a heavy single, just like last week, and then a couple down doubles. So last week I went up to, I believe it was 195 for a single, with 3 sets of two for 185 as my single or my back offsets. Today it was a little bit heavier, just the so go to 205 and then back offsets at 195. I think the goal is to get me hang snatching doubles at 205 in the coming weeks. Not sure if that's next week or 2 weeks from now, but it felt pretty good today. The biggest thing that I was working on today was getting timing under the bar. So Steve last week mentioned that a lot of my snatches are kind of pulling with my arms at extension, which I kind of subconsciously know that I do. I never thought it was too much of a problem, because it's just me adding to extension with my upper body, but the arms should come in second as my upper body. The first things that move should be my upper back or my shoulders. So I've been working on that today, and I think it does help a lot. My positioning feels a little bit better. It feels a lot quicker under. And Steve was mentioning that last week on my misses on Friday, I missed at 210 twice. That I should think about getting my feet to land when the bar is over my head. Or maybe it's vice versa. The bar should be over my head when my feet lands. So, I mean, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm definitely moving in the right direction, so I'm pretty happy with that. Here's the only fail of my snatches today. Not super sure what went wrong there. I was very upset. And then 195 again as a reattempt. Significantly better on my shoulders, shoulder pull after extension. And then 205 is my goal weight, my heaviest weight of today. I'm pretty happy with how that looked. It felt a little bit forward, but as I watch the videos, it's not as forward as it felt. So after that, I moved into my down sets, 3 doubles at 195. I was pretty nervous with how these were going to go because I missed the first warm-up set at 195, and thinking about me doing 3 more doubles of 185 was a little bit scary. So pretty happy that I was able to make them all. I think that keeping my shoulders as the first mover after extension and keeping that idea constant was really helpful and kind of what helped me push through these doubles. This is the last one here. I'm pretty happy with how all of these went today. Like, I only missed at 195, and then I was able to come back and make 3 doubles with no misses. So that's a pretty big up for me. After that, I moved into some snatch pulls. So last week I went to 205 for 3 triples at my top triple starting out. So I went 185, 195, 205. And this week I just increased all of those by 5 pounds. So 190, 200, and 210. Just for pretty simple triples. Last week I noticed that I was getting the bar significantly higher with more speed. Maybe around that height. Right as I say it. But I think all things considered with how I felt over the weekend and how I felt on Friday, getting the height that I'm getting on these is pretty good for me. I'm just really excited to snatch something pretty heavy, or more than I've ever done, which I think I'm capable of right now, even with all my injuries and how poor training has been going lately. I feel stronger. So here's my last triple for the pulls. And after that, I did the snatch balance. So just work up to 3 singles. I did 215 for 3 singles today. I ended up missing the first rep for the snatch balance, but I really don't think it was a technical issue. I think it's the issue with the way the floor is not stable. You can see it here. I'm kind of bouncing around on the right angle. Like every time I push off, the plywood bounces back, and it's very hard to really feel. So here's my fail. And basically I come back and redo all 3 of them. So not too big of an issue. As long as I go slow, but I don't think I need to go slow. I feel like I get it over my head and I'm strong. My overhead is strong at that position. It's just that I feel like as I go into squat, the unevenness that I'm feeling through my feet is causing me to be a little bit wobblier than I should be. That will conclude all the barbell work. So I do 6 sets of 5 on just real strict pull-ups here. So 30 total reps of like all the way down, all the way up. Pretty easy. And then I finish off with some core on the ab wheel. Just 3 sets of 10. This is the first week I've done them in, I think, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it was, because I've been going to the gym in Maui and I do GHD sit-ups over there. I think that the GHD sit-up actually, and that setup is not as good as these ab wheels are. So I'm glad that I'm incorporating them today. But yeah, that would be it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.